What is the difference between Bhakti and superstitious beliefs? We need to have Bhakti, but it should not be turned into superstitions. Let's know the funny story of a superstitious woman. Once there was a lady who was a great devotee of Balamurgan. She used to go to temple regularly and had regular conversation with her god. She used to invite him, who was in the form of idol. The priest wanted to play a game with the lady. On seeing the lady entering the temple, the priest hid behind the statue of Balamurgan. As usual, she started talking to the idol. What, Swami? I have been inviting you to my house for lunch for many days. Please tell me, when will you come to my house? She heard a voice. Bhakta, I will come to your house tomorrow. Make all delicious food items. She looked around. Yes, Balmurugan is talking to me. I am very lucky he will come to my house tomorrow. Feeling excited, she went home. The priest, who spoke like Murugan, started laughing. How foolish the lady is. She looked here and there, but if she looked at the back of Murugan, she would have noticed me and would have come to know that voice was mine. Anyway, she invited Murugan for lunch. I will go as Murugan, thought the priest. The next day, she prepared all delicious food items, including paisam, of course in large quantities, and was waiting for Murugan's arrival. She found a beggar asking for alms. He wore saffron clothes and had vibhuti on his forehead. She approached him in a smiling face and said, Oh Murugan, you came to my house, welcome. As you asked, I prepared all tasty food items. The beggar was shocked and spoke to her honestly. I am not Murugan, I am just a beggar. I am also a devotee of Murugan like you. No. You are my Murugan. You are just testing me, right? Said the lady. He could not say anything, went inside and started eating tasty food served by her. Meanwhile, the priest went to her house and knocked the door. She just opened the door and saw the priest. I am your Murugan. Very hungry. Come on, serve me food, said he. If he is Murugan, who is the one before? What a muddlehead I am. He already told me that he was beggar, she said to herself. Went to her dining room and told him, I am sorry I mistook you for my Swami. He came now. If he sees you eating food, may be angry and leave my house. Please climb up our attic and hide there. The poor beggar did what she said. Now she started serving the priest, considering him as Balamurgan. When he was enjoying food, again there was knock on the door. This time her husband came. He reached home riding his horse. The lady was worried. Her husband didn't have faith in God at all, so he would definitely scold her. She went running to her dining hall and said, Swami, please, you stop eating. Climb up the attic. My husband doesn't have belief in God. If he sees you here, he may consider you as a stranger. Please. What to do? Even the priest hid there on the attic. Then she started serving her husband. On seeing variety of food items, he asked, I came home without any intimation. Then why did you prepare all these? She had to tell a lie. Your father and your grandfather came into my dreams and asked me to prepare these food items. So I prepared. First, he scolded his wife for her blind faith, but later he started enjoying the food. The beggar on the attic felt thirsty and asked her for water in low voice. She told him, There are coconuts on one side and stone on another side. You break that coconut and drink. Here is my husband. If I give you water, he will break your head and my head, she whispered. On the attic, it was dark, but anyhow found coconut. Then groping for the stone, completely shaven head of the priest made him mistook for stone, and he broke the coconut against his head. the priest screamed. Her husband was shocked. Is there an attic? He asked. She had to tell another lie. He might be your father who died 1 year back. I told you several times that you have to perform rituals. You didn't do that. That is why he might have come as ghost, said his wife. The beggar on the attic said, I am very sorry, Pujari Garu. I did not think that it was your head. I thought it was stone. I am very, very sorry, said the beggar. It's all right. We got stuck on this attic. Come on, tell me, how can we escape from this situation? Said the priest. Though their voices were not clear, her husband suspected there might be two persons on attic. He asked the same. Who else is there on the attic? Perhaps your grandfather died 5 years back, said the lady in cool voice. My God, my house became haunted house with ghosts. He came out running, got back onto his horse, hitting the horse with the whip and suggested the horse to move fast. The ones on the attic also left the house, started running for their lives. When the man on the horse turned the whip forcibly to make the horse run fast, the end of the whip hit him hard on his back. On seeing those two figures, the priest and beggar, in the same direction, he thought his grandfather and father were chasing him. He was horrified and said to himself, no doubt what my wife said was true. They are angry with me for not performing rituals. He then closed his eyes and prayed, I am promising you both, I will perform my necessary rituals to you. Please don't haunt me. Since then, he was performing rituals to his ancestors. Thus, the lady's superstitious beliefs turned an atheist into a believer of God.